is that time of year. Get ready. We're going to make the ultimate caramel apple pie moonshine. You ain't going to want to miss this. Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is the channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. But of course, like we always say, there's one thing or 5 things that you can really do to help this channel out. And let's see, what are they? First, of course, subscribe. Number 2, if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified every time we come out with something new. Share us with your friends. Give us that thumbs up and leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Let's get started. Okay, before we get started making, a little bit of information. Apple pie moonshine, it's been around forever, ever. And it is one of the most popular that I know here in the States, and I would imagine all over the world. It's a very delicious drink. I guess it's more like a cocktail, but we're going to call it moonshine, okay? Let's see, what else we need to know. Some people want to know, what's the shelf life? Well, if you make it and you put it in the back of your refrigerator, it should last, I don't know, 3 to 4 months if you can keep your hands off of it, which that is the real hard part. Okay, so it is something I love to give away, and I like to have it myself. But so let's get started. Like I said, this is the ultimate caramel apple moonshine. Yeah, I was thinking I wanted to make some apple pie. I do it every year. And I just wanted to step it up a little bit, and I said, why not caramel apple? Who does not like caramel apple? So I thought, I got some syrup, caramel syrup. I think that's going to do the trick. And we're going to get started on this. Okay, so what do we need to make it? All right, we're going to need some spiced rum. I'm going to use some 190 Everclear. We got some whipped vodka. We got some regular bourbon. Cinnamon sticks. Caramel syrup. Apple cider. And down there is some apple juice. Alright? I will put all the ingredients into the description. I am making a double batch, but I will put the ingredients for a single batch in the description. Alright, so let's start getting this all mixed up. Okay, so in a large pot, we want to mix everything but the alcohol. Okay? So here's some apple cider. And like I said, this is going to be a double batch. We need a large enough pot to hold everything. So there's one. Alright, there's 2 of the apple cider. And now we're going to use its regular apple juice. Alright, there's all the juices. Okay, so when I was going through the ingredients, I've got a couple of very important things. Brown sugar and white sugar, and some nutmeg. So, we'll get all that mixed in. Like I said, we're doing a double batch, so The next thing we want to put in is, let's say, our brown sugar. If I can get it open. Okay, brown sugar. And according to my recipe, one thing I wanted to do first, let's start getting some fire under here. Start warming it up a little bit. And I also need my big spoon. So we're going to get all this ingredients in, and we will warm it up to a simmer. So, brown sugar. What a mess. Alright, so that's our brown sugar. The next, probably keep stirring it. Don't want nothing to burn. Next is some white sugar. Get it open. You give somebody a jar of apple pie, they're happy. Alright. So we want some nutmeg in there. Can't have apple pie without nutmeg. And then next what we're going to put in is our cinnamon sticks. Okay. Give that a quick stir. Get rid of some of this off the table. And then the next thing I wasn't sure how much to use of the caramel. I mean, I got one container here, which is a pound, 22 ounces. So we're going to put this in, and we'll taste it and see what it does. I don't want to put too much. Alright, I'm going to get this all heated up, and then we'll give it a taste and see if we need some more caramel, and then we'll move on to our next step. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, we simmered our apple juices in the sugar. It's all melted. It tastes fantastic. So our next thing, we let it cool down. Next thing we need to do is add in our alcohol, okay? And like I said before, we will put the ingredients for a single batch in the description. This is a double batch. So we're going to start adding in our alcohol. And you'll find this is a very easy recipe something to make, and people just love it. Well, I like it myself. So we put our Everclear in. All that. Alright, so our next thing, we're going to put some bourbon in. This is our bourbon that we made. Alright, so we got that. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is put in our spiced rum. And of course this is Stillworks from Brewing spiced rum. Smells so good. Alright, so we got that in there. So the next one is something I've never done before. You get that stirred up. But I thought it was going to be pretty fantastic. We're going to put in some whipped cream vodka. Ooh, that smells good. Let's put 2 cups in first, and then we'll taste it. Like always, good apple pie, you gotta be careful with it. Could get you in trouble. Wow. I think I'm gonna just leave it at the 2 cups. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. Next thing is we're going to bottle it, okay? Let's get this bottled up. This takes a little while. I found one of these funnels made for canning, works out fantastic. All I need is a bigger ladle. Well, it won't take too long. Alright, let me get them all bottled now and we'll be back. Okay, so I got everything bottled up. Remember them cinnamon sticks we put into when we were heating it up? I don't like to throw them away, so what I'll do is I'll take them out and put one in each jar, because I don't think it gets too strong, because you know, we've already taken out a lot of the flavor out of them. Okay. Alright, I just showed you how easy this is to make. The last thing I need to do is, I gotta taste it, right? Wow! Oh! Put that in the refrigerator, get it nice ice cold. That is going to be fantastic. It will warm you up on a cold evening. Okay? Everybody's going to love to get one of these. So the only thing I got left to do is put the tops on it, and then I'll put them in the refrigerator and give them out. Okay, like I said, very easy to make. Everybody loves it. You ought to try it. Last thing I got to say is, hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Stillworks from Brewing. Happy fall, everybody. Wow. Woo!